Bayern Munich aiming to make history with €250 million bid for Florian Wirtz, the most expensive signing in club history. The transfer window hasn't officially opened yet, but Bayern Munich is already preparing to steal the spotlight. According to reports from L'Equipe, the Bavarian Giants are ready to make a historic investment to sign Florian Wirtz, the star of Bayer Leverkusen and one of the brightest young talents in world football. Welcome to Ontrix Sports, your go-to source for European football news. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because today we'll show you why Florian Wirtz might become the most expensive player in Bayern's history. Bayern ready to break its own wage structure. The deal being discussed is worth a staggering €250 million. That's right, €250 million. Out of that total, €125 million would go to Bayer Leverkusen as a transfer fee, while the remaining €125 million would be Wirtz's wages over a 5-year contract, earning him €25 million per season. This would not only make Wirtz the most expensive signing in Bayern Munich's history, but also one of the highest paid players in the Bundesliga, surpassing big names like Harry Kane and Joshua Kimmich. For a club known for its traditionally conservative transfer policy, this move marks a radical shift in strategy, likely driven by recent underwhelming campaigns in the UEFA Champions League. Wirtz, the gem who has dazzled Europe. At just 21 years old, Florian Wirtz is the heart and soul of Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen. A natural attacking midfielder, Wirtz roams freely across the final third, combining elite vision, close control, refined technique, and precise passing. Even the harshest critics are impressed by his consistency. In the 2024-25 season, Wirtz has already scored 15 goals and provided 13 assists, playing a key role in Leverkusen's undefeated Bundesliga title-winning campaign, a historic first for the club. But Wirtz's influence goes beyond stats. He controls the tempo, dictates the play, and shows maturity well beyond his age. A regular with the German national team, he's expected to be one of Germany's standout players at Euro 2024, which could boost his market value even further. Bayern's strategy: strengthen themselves and weaken the rival. Signing Wirtz would be a double blow in Bayern's favor. Not only do they bring in one of Europe's top prospects, but they also weaken their strongest domestic rival, Bayer Leverkusen, who outperformed Bavarians this season with authority. It's a familiar strategy. Bayern has done it before with Mario Götze, Robert Lewandowski, and Mats Hummels, all signed from Borussia Dortmund during their peak years. What's different now is the scale of the investment. These numbers resemble Premier League spending, signaling Bayern's intent to compete financially with English and Spanish giants to remain at the top of European football. Intense competition in the market. And speaking of European giants, Wirtz is on the radar of several clubs. In England, Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester United are closely monitoring his development. Meanwhile, Real Madrid is also in the mix, and should Xabi Alonso become their next manager, Wirtz could be tempted to reunite with his current coach in Spain. Despite the tough competition, Bayern believes in its long-term project, Wirtz's national ties, and the promise of making him the new technical leader of the squad, the successor to Thomas Muller and Joshua Kimmich. Sources close to the player say he's currently focused on the Euros, but negotiations with clubs are quietly progressing behind the scenes. Bayern's structure, legacy, and vision make them a strong contender for his signature, a new era under Vincent Kompany. With Vincent Kompany stepping in as Bayern's new manager, the club is preparing to enter a new era. The board wants to build a squad that is younger, more dynamic, and more attacking, and Wirtz fits that profile perfectly. Internally, he's seen as the ideal player to lead this new cycle, a modern number 10 with a winning mentality, tactical intelligence, and many peak years ahead of him. Is the Wirtz saga coming to an end? The deal isn't done yet, but the signs are clear. Bayern is prepared to make the biggest investment in its history to secure Wirtz's services. The player, on the other hand, is carefully weighing his next move. Everything could be decided after the Euros, or even sooner, depending on how fast the negotiations progress. And now it's your turn. Do you think Bayern is right to invest this much in Florian Wirtz? Will he be worth every cent? Or should Leverkusen fight tooth and nail to keep their star? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video, subscribe to Ontrix Sports, and don't forget to turn on notifications, because here you'll never miss a single update from the European transfer market.